Good morning to a stormy, to a very stormy JFK. You can see the water is very rough. I needed some extra time to secure my my equipment here. The wind is pretty tough today. Yesterday, absolutely zero wind, nothing. Today I need extra wind preparation. Otherwise, the whole equipment would literally fly away. So, good morning from New York on this Sunday, November 16th. It is 7 minutes after 10 o'clock. Apologies, but yeah, I needed some extra time for my equipment. It is a pretty rough and windy day here on the East Coast. No comparison to yesterday. Let me show you real quick before we go into the show. Let me show you what we have to deal with today. Right, compared to yesterday, that is quite a deal here. So, well, we make it possible, right? There were days where we canceled the show because of the wind. As long as the wind isn't coming from a straight northern direction, we can handle the show. But I guess this is what's coming now with the fall and winter days, that we have to deal with these windy conditions. We have wind from the northwest, western directions, and this means, another day of Runway 381 operations and really high winds. All right, I would say let's go right into and start this day of plane spotting. Good morning to all. Let's go. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a fantastic morning and a fantastic Sunday. And good morning to my moderators. We have Lutz, we have Lucy, we have Holger. Good morning to the three of you. I hope you're having a fantastic day. And it looks like we already have almost full house, 5 minutes into the stream. All right, who do we have? We have Cakes, good morning. We have Sven Tanneberger, hello to you. JW. We have Francisco, good morning Francisco. MG Airways saying hello from the Dubai Air Show. All right, that's nice. We have Fozzie, good morning Fozzie. We have Ramon. We have Alejandro. We have Jacob's Aviation Germany. Hello Jacob's Aviation. We have Radio. We have Angela. Good morning Angela. We have Amish. Hello Amish. Hello to you. We have Milko Jäger. Hello Milko. We have Buzz. And Buzz, welcome to the Planes and Friends family. Welcome to business class. Thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. Amazing support, Buzz. Thank you so much. We have Carmen Buzz. Hello to you. Who else do we have? We have Walk the Dogs. Hello to you. Two-time 500 winner is in the house. Chris from Plainward Berlin and Daniela and Christa Hauptmann. Hello to all of you. And let's get right into with this American Airlines 787-9 Dreamliner heading to Tokyo, Haneda. And then I'm going to show you next our real eye candy here. What we have. You can see it already in the background. Oh, good Lord. I think they listen to us. They listen to us. One was in Manchester today. And they send another one here to JFK. And they have a third one. But I don't know where the third one went. In the background we also see the tail of a 747 of Challenger Cargo. And Fritz, good morning Fritz, hello to you. And Mustafa just tuned in, hello Mustafa. And we have Tom Kleesk, say hello from the Czech Republic, hello Tom. Ian Papa Lima, hello to you. And let's go a little bit over. And I picked the title for a reason. Let me see, where is it? Oh, Boston Bruins is pushing back. We just saw this thing. There it is. Can you see it? Destination Dubai. Emirates brought Destination Dubai back. Right behind Jerusalem of Golden, of El Al. Destination Dubai is back. And that's the one I was hoping that they send us for a long time. And you know the reason why. Because we have a favorite boat here, a favorite tugboat with the name Emma Rose. And Emma Rose successfully last time. Perfect weather conditions, perfect sunny conditions. Destination Dubai was lining up on runway 4 left. Beautiful backdrop, beautiful skyline view. And right at the moment where Destination Dubai A380 lined up on runway 4 left, Emma Rose was passing by and ruined the entire shot. She ruined the takeoff. Emma Rose ruined everything what they can possibly ruin. Oh boy, I was upset. And that's why I said, Emirates, if you listen, I have no idea if they do, but Emirates, if you listen, please send us back Destination Dubai. And today we have runway 31 left operations for takeoff. That works for us. So as soon as this thing will depart, it's for sure going to be the thumbnail of today's stream, and it will be, I think, also one of the highlights of today's stream. And one of my jackets is flying away. 1 second. It is a challenge today, guys. It is a challenge today. We try to make it work, okay? So I need to make sure that my equipment is secured and it's not falling over. So yes, long story short, Destination Dubai A380 Emirates is back here, and we are waiting for the departure in about 45 minutes, 50 minutes here on runway 31 left. And let's see what Emma Rose will be doing. Will Emma Rose ruin the shot again? She's famous for that. Every time there's an A380 around, Emma Rose will be around. So we don't know what's going to happen, but you will know if you watch the stream here live from New York, Planes and Friends. I'm Jens, your host, and this is Delta 767-300 heading to Honolulu, Hawaii. There we go. And what the dog said, Emma is hanging out over by Costco, probably loading up chocolate vanishes. Yeah, there's a Costco over there. This might be, I think it might be the place where she's on anchor. Let's see. There we go. All right, Delta to Honolulu. Oh my God, it's like I put something on it, on my modem, and as soon as the next wind gust comes, it flies away. Definitely a little bit of a tricky situation today. Oh yeah. So let's see, we will know. This is Alaska Airlines flight 114 heading to San Francisco, California, and we have a pretty beautiful lineup today on the Sunday. So a bunch of smaller airplanes, but that's still okay. Yesterday traffic dried up a little bit in the late afternoon, actually a lot. So let's see how today is how today will be going. I saw last night that we will have quite some freighters leaving and some coming in, so that could be interesting. Not too bad for you guys. Let me know in the chat. We have a bunch of smaller ones, so let's see what we can do here. We have also Gulliver in there, and looks like we have also El Al, the retro livery, the Dreamliner. So wow, 2 special liveries today from El Al. That is pretty cool. Sunday, I think they might take off later. I haven't checked their schedule yet, but 2 special liveries. That's pretty cool. There we go. Look at the clouds. So there was rain in the early morning hours, night hours, early morning hours. Last night we even had like thunder and lightnings over in New Jersey. So and let me tell you guys, I finished the show yesterday again, quite at the right moment. I left the place here. I was in the car for 10 minutes and it started to drizzle. No forecast for rain at that time yesterday. The rain forecast was, I guess, like 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock at night. I don't know what's wrong with these weather apps, but they need to get their act together. we can't have that one. We can have that one. I know the location was correct where I sat, so I don't know. Let's see how the day will go. As long as it stays sunny when destination Dubai will come out, we will be perfect. And Holger with a call out. Holger, thank you so much. Absolutely fantastic support from our moderator, Holger from Germany. JetBlue flight 2879 to saw the Boston Bruins getting back a little bit earlier, so stay tuned for that one. Let me have a look what we have on approach. We have currently a 330 coming in, 333 from Amsterdam. Delta flight 47. Coming up in just a few seconds on the 3-1 right. And let's see, we have today Team USA livery of Delta, the 330 Neo, coming back from Barcelona. So let's see if this one could work out for us, if that arrival could work out for us. Keep fingers crossed. Again, today planes arrived like an hour earlier from the Middle East. Pretty spectacular. So when we are lucky, maybe we can see Team USA on the Delta flight. November 411 Delta X-ray is the registration of the airplane. November 411 Delta X-ray. Hopefully we can see that one coming in a little bit later today from Barcelona. And sorry for the shaky picture today. It's a little bit, yeah, it's very gusty. Wind gusts up to 35 miles per hour. 35 miles per hour. So Jens is quite busy keeping everything some kind of upright, including himself here. Okay, we have Turkish Airlines coming in. Turkish Airlines Flight 3 with a Dreamliner, 787-9 Dreamliner from Istanbul. And then we have BA with the 777-200s coming from London Heathrow. They all look like 3-1 right arrivals. We stay with this JetBlue. And we welcome 310 viewers. Thank you so much. In the first 10 minutes, that's pretty good. Thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you for 101 likes. So I wanna ask you something. Yesterday, my wife, she went back to YouTube, and I don't know if it was just like a few young and stupid kids. I call it, I would like to call it that way. That started like spamming the chat in a way I have never seen this anywhere else. I mean, some of you might be around in other chats as well. I think I don't know if it just was one, maybe two or three. They started with one account, asking a question, answering that the question got answered, and so it was clearly not a bot. There was someone human behind, and then spamming, only putting like the dots up. Until I stepped up and I blocked them as a moderator. Then they used another account, renamed that account to the account I previously blocked, and started spamming again. So there was a pause in between, I would say 2-3 minutes, and that's enough to load another account, to rename the account and start spamming again. This happened for almost 45 minutes. Like half an hour, 45 minutes. We went absolutely bonkers. And then they also exactly copied an account and were posting under that account where the real person of that account was posting as well. Like, have you guys already dealt with such a thing? It was really uncomfortable. When we can get a hold of it, it's not a problem. I just set up next time some higher thresholds that you will be able to post there and all. But this was something that I have never seen anything like this before, and we never had that here on our stream either. That someone was like literally, I don't even know how you call this, like spam attack a live stream. It was absolutely, yeah, it was not cool. I think there were some like teenagers, some some kids that thought Saturday nights we have nothing better to do than upset the live streamer. It was quite a crazy experience. So I guess we have to really put the thresholds up, and who can post on these live streams, because once this happens, right? I mean, we have moderators, and that's a good thing. And I'm monitoring, of course, my wife's live stream as a moderator, but still, I mean, it becomes a problem. Stuff like that really becomes a problem. We also have people showing up here, posting absolute nonsense, and some usernames World War II related, where I say I have a problem with that stuff. So I don't know. Let me see how we're gonna handle this in general, because I mean, we have to up the threshold to keep the chat clean, and also to keep our moderators in a comfortable zone where they can handle all that thing, right? And yeah, walk the dogs. I started with 10 minutes, and then I increased it to 20 minutes. And then they tried it one more time because they already had an account preloaded. Then it was better. The only problem is, look, my wife, she's running a show where she's selling products, right? She came over from TikTok. She's selling products. So this is a live stream, you know, with beads and charms and crochet and figurines and all that kind of stuff. So she needs people, also new people, to come in and to communicate with her. The latency is good. It has that one out. It's all working good. But when I put the threshold up too high, it is a threshold for new people to come into the chat and to communicate. So, but I guess that's the way how we have to do it, to keep this spammers out. I'm not, yeah, DOS attacks, I thought about it too, but on the other hand, you know, they first asked a question. Then, you know, my wife was asking, who are you? And then they answered that question. So I don't think it was a bot that was doing a DOS attack. It was a person behind, like an account. I don't know, I'm not a hacking security expert by any means, but I hope this was a one-time thing and it will not happen again. So for next week, there will be some more security measurements in place to prevent this from happening again. All right, back to the airplanes. BA 777-200 coming in from London Heathrow. Sven, hello Sven. Hello to Sweden. Sometimes it's half an hour. Yeah. When you entertain someone, right? Walk the dogs. When you entertain someone, it is one thing. But when you want to have people to be interactive with you, especially, you know, when these are clients or when you're also looking for new clients, let's see. We will try it out. I'll do everything what I can to make this a one-time thing, hopefully, because that clearly had an impact on her show and the outcome of the show. All right. We have here American Airlines 777-200 heading to London Heathrow, and then in the back we have Qatar with 777. No special livery today. And while I deal with DOS attacks on our servers 24/7, we have block lists and sniffers that keep it there. The thing is, I mean, that's fantastic. It's just not my field of expertise, you know. It's not my field of expertise, and we need a low latency time. That is the other thing. We need a low latency time. We need a low delay. When you implement like a firewall or whatever it is, I think the latency time goes up. I don't know, but let's see. All right, American Airlines. 777 to London Heathrow, flight 142. 25 years old, but as always, American Airlines planes, they are in tip-top shape, inside and outside. I mean, yeah, Virginia, you really found the right name, Numbags. That's really what these, and I don't think it's like it was a bot. I think it was like some teenagers behind there have nothing to do on a Saturday night and making productive people's life hard. Qatar Airways 777 already lining up. We see American Airlines more often. Oh, we have UPS coming over too. That is fantastic. Let's go right over to Qatar Airways 777-300 to Doha. UPS is coming over as well. Beautiful, beautiful sunshine. Just the wind is the wind is a challenge a little bit, but hey, if you can pull up a stream here in these conditions, what else can really can bother you? All right, there we go. Qatar 777-300 takeoff to Doha. So in terms of Emirates, right? Let's talk airplanes. In terms of Emirates, I understand that they sometimes send planes to destinations based on their configuration, but it looks like these special liveries on the 380s, they send them basically to all over the world, right? Especially the destination Dubai one is going a lot to London Heathrow. They send a lot of their special liveries to Nice in France. To Nice, the A380. I have them bookmarked. I have all special liveries bookmarked from Emirates. So this is my nightly routine before I go to bed. Before I fall asleep, I check all the special liveries from Emirates, and they send them. The NBA plane was flying a lot to Brisbane, Australia. The Sky Awards livery a lot to Manchester and to Singapore. I don't know if they have a system, Emirates, like a regional, where they send their special liveries. It's obvious that the NBA livery, right, the National Basketball Association livery from the US is barely flying to the US. I don't know what is really behind that one. If they have a contract saying, okay, we want to create awareness of the NBA outside of the US, then I think it would make sense. Then yesterday we had the Emirates Foundation livery, the one with the yellow engine cowlings, went to Washington DC. So it looks like they are sending their special liveries in waves to other airports, because just like 2 months ago, we had a special livery from Emirates almost every day here. It was special liveries paradise here at JFK. We saw a lot of them, and from the intro, the destination Dubai, right? Yes, that's the same aircraft that Emma Rose later photobombed, lining up. And when I was going crazy about that one, but I don't know. It's would be really good to know, like, if there's a system behind on where they send their aircraft, because it's obvious we had almost 8 weeks, not a single special livery. And now, during the daylight hours, right? But now hopefully they're bringing them back a little bit more. Steve, no, it's three of them actually. They have 3 of them. UPS coming over. Also, we barely see UPS. On a Sunday, things are a little bit different, I guess. That is fantastic. And also, it looks like Air India is getting ready. You see Air India coming up the 777 in just a few moments. In the background. There comes Air India in the background, so pretty nice departures. There we go. And JetBlue is getting ready to send one in Puerto Rico, and Holger has the call out ready for UPS. Sometimes I think Holger can read my mind. It's scary. It's scary. Let's put it on real quick. Holger, thank you. 767. Same engines more or less than the MD-11. Right? Isn't that crazy? We really wait here to get the Skywards livery of Emirates. That would be perfect. And we were just talking about freighters from UPS to EVA Air Cargo. Hopefully that works with UPS. I have an eye on. Might be hopefully a seamless transition. But we were short of cargo airplanes over the course of the last days. So hopefully today we see China Airlines Cargo 747. I mean, most of the cargo aircraft we see here are by far the 777s, right? EVA Air Cargo 777. Khalida here was yesterday with a full painted 777. Korean Air Cargo comes here a lot with the 777. And of course most of it to Anchorage. Oops. There we go, seamless to UPS. That worked out. Awesome. All right, UPS is heading to Chicago, but not to O'Hare. UPS and American Airlines One World livery coming up. Air India is coming over as well. And Emirates is scheduled basically 10:40, but this would be off block time. Usually Emirates comes over here, I would say realistically 20, sometimes 30 minutes after the scheduled off block time. Off block means basically when the plane gets pushed back from the gate, and on block is the time when the plane pulls in. There we go, UPS. I like the UPS livery. It's high contrast. And it's truly unique. I think there's no other airplane that even comes close to the livery. I think it's beautiful. We have the time, so we can follow UPS a few moments. There we go. Gerald, I will wait. Yes, Gerald. I highly recommend that you will wait because the sun is really beautiful here. I hope the sun will stay out here. And we can see destination Dubai. And for a lot of you guys in London, in Manchester, sometimes in Frankfurt, Germany, right? You think like, oh my God, we see her all the time. Yes, that's good for you. That's good for you. But for us here in New York, we had destination Dubai here a couple of days ago during the night flight. There is one flight coming in from Milan in Italy at 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. That's way after, like, where we can be live, where we have a chance to be live. We have a hard stop, I would say, at 3:45 p.m. where I have to pack and I have to leave at the moment until the days get longer, but it's going to take a while. And we are not that blessed with that livery here at JFK. That's why Jens is so excited. And a lot of you guys like, oh yeah, man, they have 3 of them, we see them all the time. Yeah, it's great for you. It's great for you. This one is heading to Los Angeles. Also in the summer, during the summer season, American Airlines, they didn't send a 777 to Los Angeles. They used all their wide bodies to long distance destinations, and they only sent 321s from JFK over to Los Angeles, and now they operate with 777s, sometimes with Dreamliners. So there is Air India coming up here. And then we have looks like a Dreamliner. Dreamliner is heading to, could be Miami. Yes, could be Miami. So in front of Air India, there's American Airlines 787-9 Dreamliner to Miami. I will keep an eye on the arrivals. We have Singapore Airlines 777-300 coming in from Frankfurt, Germany, flight 26. That's 31 right. And we have a 31 left arrival, which we cover next. This is Delta flights 1034, 757-200 from Atlanta, Georgia on a 31 left. Everything is, yeah. I removed my lens hood so that the wind has less surface to attack the camera and the tripod. So whatever shakes you see is down to the bare minimum of what I can operate with. So I looked up the weather forecast, and if everything stays the way it is, I would expect Wednesday, and now Lucy, listen very carefully, Wednesday to be on runway 4, and then later on a Canarsie day. Oops, did he say Canarsie? This could be Wednesday. So let's see how this one goes. And Krista gifting 1 Plates and Friends membership. Krista, thank you so much for your support. Much appreciated. And congratulations to Marcelo. You won a membership from Krista. Krista, thank you very much for your support. Dankeschön. Vielen lieben Dank. And this was Delta 757. We go over real quick on Singapore 777-300 coming in from Frankfurt, Germany, flight 26. Canarsie, there we go. Excellent. Yeah, of course. Oops, what is American doing? What the heck are they doing? They're going in the complete opposite direction. I just realized, hold on, oops, I just realized I don't have ATC loaded. What is going on with ATC?
Middle and 319.
sense if I would connect the devices so you can have ATC. And Krista with another €2.
Right. 41 left, good thing.
€2 super sticker from Krista. Thank you so much, Krista.
Chip is 296 on departure, climb maintain 4,000, right, 31 left on the way.
31 left on the way, chip blue 296.
Airport 26 heavy, turn left onto Alpha, monitor ground.
That was the Alpha, one to go.
So it looks like American Airlines going back to the gates. I just realized that we don't have ATC on, so hopefully everything is okay. Or do they just get resequenced? They might work a problem. That's something we will know a little bit later. So let's stay with Air India then 777-300 heading to Mumbai. Yep.
Chip 296,
Looks
right,
like
31 left, clear for
Airlines
takeoff.
going back to the gates.
31 left, clear for takeoff, chip 296.
Air India 106 heavy, countdown departure, climb by the SID, set maintain 4,000, right, 31 left, monitor way.
See again, Air India 116.
On departure, climb by the SID, set maintain 4,000, right, 31 left,
I
monitor way.
didn't realize.
Roger, line up and wait via SID climb and maintain 4,000, Air India 116.
George 4405, contact New York departure, dash 4,000.
Over departure up to 4,000, pretty good, 4405. Morning tower, chip blue 1604, ILS 31 right.
JetBlue 1604, Canarsie company 5 miles dead, right, 31 right, total line.
Land 31 right, chip 1604.
All right, line up Air India. Just need to take an eye on my equipment. One day it's the rain, the other day it's the wind. Always something.
Air India 116 heavy, right, 31 left, service takeoff.
This is takeoff 31, Air India 116.
JetBlue 296, contact New York departure today.
Chip 296.
Freaky 4370, countdown departure, climb by the SID, set maintain 4,000. Caution wake turbines, 31 left, line up line. Dreamliners. Sure if this is the Dreamliner that was taxiing back. Just came in from Paris, here in France. Merc 4657, count Airbus 326 miles, headway 31 right, flight line.
Man, 31 right, pretty good, 4657.
There we go. And if you're new here, feel free to leave us a like. We are only 14 likes short of 200. And subscribe to the channel. You won't believe it, but we are already on the way to 14,000 subscribers. We just passed the 13,000. Was it 2 days ago? And we are already on the way to
Air India 116 heavy, contact New York departure today.
New York departure, Air India 116.
Let me have a look on this Dreamliner. If this is the same, yes, that's the same. So they got, for whatever reason, they got resequenced. The Dreamy. And we have Jackie. Hello, Jackie. Chances of MROs now increased.
43
Oh, really? Well, I have, it's. She's always there. I think she's listening. I think MROs is secretly watching the channel. So you never know. You never know what's gonna happen. Let's see. We will find out. A bunch of JetBlues here before we will cover this Dreamliner heading to Miami, Florida.
Let's turn out, chip 1584.
So this JetBlue 220 is heading to Nashville. Bigger boat. Summer pizza party. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
JetBlue 1173, Runway 41 left, clear for takeoff. JetBlue 318, Canarsie departure, climb by the SID, except maintain 4000. Runway 31 left, final point.
Wait, 31 left, find me at the SID, exit maintain 4000, JetBlue 318.
Judge 4378, contact New York departure, good morning.
Departure, good morning, 4378.
There we go. JetBlue 220 to Nashville. Uwe, hello Uwe. And then we're gonna stay with the Dreamliner. Dreamliner to Miami, Florida. That's not too bad. 2.5 hours flight. You sit in a 787-9 Dreamliner. And so sorry guys for the shaky picture today.
JetBlue 318, right through left,
See
clear for takeoff.
if turning on the stabilizer helps a little bit.
American 688 heavy, Canarsie departure, climb by the SID,
The
except
wind
maintain
gusts are
4000.
so brutal.
31 left, final point.
Line 41 left, and climb, again, departure for instruction.
1173, contact New York departure.
Back in left.
To 1604, Whiskey to Alpha, monitor ground.
Whiskey Alpha, monitor ground.
American 688 heavy on departure, climb by the SID, except maintain 4000. Runway 31 left, final point.
Okay, climb via to maintain 4000, line away.
And it looks like we have a special livery coming over.
28 Bravo,
I think it was JetBlue. That's in blue. 320. There we go. The Dreamy.
Hey, Bravo
To Miami.
And maintain VFR below 500 feet until clear the 31 finals, and at that point, to be clear to the Bravo below 800 feet. Kenny Altimeter 2927.
28 Bravo, clear below the Bravo, below 500 feet for now. Below 800 feet. Flat push gravity 2997, thank you. 2927, thank you.
American 688 heavy, running 31 left, clear for takeoff.
31 left, clear for takeoff.
And Daniel. Hello, Daniel.
Hey, Bravo, ready to contact 1 mile.
I might have given the wrong flight. I am on Aer Lingus 63. Scheduled.
318, contact New York departure.
4:30. All right, Daniel. Have a safe flight home. I think your trip goes to San Francisco, California. Have a safe flight home, Daniel. I think you're in Ireland at the moment.
Say again? 31019, gust 31.
Unfortunately, we cannot capture your arrival. We are at a complete different coast of the country. Otherwise, we could have worked something out. So, but I hope you enjoy your flight back to San Francisco with the Aer Lingus today. All right, there goes the Dreamy to Miami, Florida. And hello, Gelt. From Stuttgart. Stucky.
American 688 heavy, climb by the SID up to 5,000. American 688 heavy, contact New York Park. Good morning.
Port of Park, call. Carrier 811 on the island, 318.
Carrier 811, Canadian Tower, runway 41 right, split
So when you hear the call sign CARE, that's Cape Air. They just shrink Cape Air into CARE. Sometimes they call them Cape Air, sometimes they call them CARE.
121, Canadian Tower, caution right turn.
They condense. That's the right words. They condense.
Heavy Boeing 787, right,
They
31 left,
condense the
clear
name.
takeoff.
And we will have an Emirates check in just a few. And it looks like Emirates is having pushback. Oh my God. Look at this one. Pushback Emirates. There we go. Gerald, that one is for you. Emirates, destination Dubai, pushback coming over to us in just a few moments.
Brickyard 467, right on Bravo, monitor ground, see ya.
Right on Bravo, on the ground, Brickyard 4657.
There we go. This gives me some time to check the arrivals. That is a Martin, no, KLM Cargo under Martin Air call sign heading to Miami, 747-400. MPH was the former call sign of Martin Air. Maybe it's a Martin Air flight heading to Miami. Would be great if we would have these, if we would have some of these freighters here. We don't see any of these here at JFK. That's a bummer. And Crystal Cutler of the water, whoever you are, gifting 5 Planes and Friends memberships. Thank you so much, Crystal Cutler of the water. We haven't seen you in a while, by the way, on the water, so we're missing you. Diesel by with your tugboat. Crystal Cutler of the water.
Out of below 800 for 2-way Bravo, Bravo, Connor.
Thank you so much, and congratulations to all the winners. Laura C, Presley 57, Sven, Lori R, Charisma, and yeah, you guys are the winner. Congratulations. And we are waiting for Emirates. I think they still are under tow. That is such a cool thing. And now there are clouds coming. You see, it already starts. But Emma is not here, so I can't see her. Can someone check the Marine app if she's still having her spa day in the harbor? This would be a sensation if she would really showing up. Then I know that they would watch the channel, but let's see how this one goes. It's going to be hilarious. All right, we go back. Of course, we go back to Emirates, and let's see what's going to happen with these 2 beauties here. El Al, the Jerusalem Golden livery, and then we have the El Al Retro livery also sitting in here. Absolute beauties. I think there is American Airlines. There we go. There we have American Airlines 737 heading to Cancun in Mexico. And who was saying Emma somewhere right of you? That would be the harbor. That would be the harbor. So I think we are safer now. I think we are safer. I know I picked a little bit of a dramatic title of that stream, but I mean, realistically, you know, she always knows how to really bother us, so the chances were high that she's around. On the other hand, today is Sunday, so she might need a few hours of extra sleep. Am I still on the same spot? Okay, leave her there. Leave her there. This one climbing out, pretty sure with reduced thrust. Runway 31 left. There we go.
Medevac 135, Tango Golf. I'm sorry, Tango Golf. Squawk 0316. 0316. Jim is 765, right 31 left, there for takeoff.
For takeoff, runway 21 left for JetBlue 765.
There we go.
Contact New York Park.
And the next JetBlue is already waiting here.
Carried 11 Delta to Alpha, monitor ground. Good day.
There is JetBlue 320.
Medevac 135, take back. You want to head northeast, what you said? Yeah, we're northbound, 7 airport, right. Well, we can't go direct, it'll go into traffic. But Medevac 135,
medevac. Is that a helicopter?
135, takeoff off. You won't be able to remain on taxiway for back and forth toward 135.
No, I said clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, we got it. So we'll hold short of 135 or 135.
And medevac 1 and actually maintain the VFR at or below 500. Altimeter 2927.
At or below 500, 2927. 5 takeoff off.
All right. Wow, the wind gusts are extreme. Woo. Woo. All right. Destination Dubai. What's going on? Coming over?
Chevy 765, contact New York Departure 1.
And Holger's saying, but she's moving there. Oh, really? Oh, good Lord. She is moving. Alrighty.
The 135, Quebec, I needed that heading of 090, please.
So we have over
135.
north of
Takeoff off.
Medevac
North
135,
of
Quebec, radar contact positive.
Jones Beach Island. We have a KC-46. That's a 767 based tanker from the US Air Force, but I think this one is going back to McGuire's for Dix. Currently 28,000 feet, descending with 1,100 feet. So I don't think this one is coming over to us. It would be fantastic, but I know that these are replacement tankers for the KC-10, who were based on McGuire's Air Force Base in New Jersey. And Laura, member of 2 months. Laura, first of all, thank you so much for being a member for 2 months. Saying Destination Dubai is my boy's favorite Emirates. There we go. There we go. We are waiting for this thing to come over here. Hopefully in a few moments. They are... I think they have to remove the truck. And then they should be here any moment. Alright, Delta 757 heading to San Francisco with this good old trustworthy rocket. It's a rocket ship, 26 years old, completely overpowered. These 757s, completely overpowered. 26 years old, February 1999 delivered. This one looks like an XTWA bird. Buzz checking her as well. She is milling about a bit. All right. Let's see how this one goes then. I mean, just for her making an appearance would be hilarious. It would be hilarious. All right. There we go with Delta. Hang on to your tripods. Yeah, it is.
Heading left, heading 040. Maintain
I think to report there is no wind between me and my computer. Yeah, well, that doesn't help. That does not help. But welcome. Look who's coming over. Look who's coming over. Destination Dubai. 1 out of 3.
Delta 363, contact New York Departure today.
the magic.
31 left on its way.
She is part of Planes and Friends magic. That's for sure. And Cheryl, are you ready? Such a beauty, such a beauty. Emirates, send them more here to the US, especially to our daylight shows. That would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. 11 o'clock, it would be a perfect moment for runway 4 operations. Better than in summertime when she left at 12:30. Sometimes she came here at 1 o'clock where the sun is already starting to, you know, to move over to the left. That would be absolute jackpot today on runway 4. But maybe one day, you never know. We are happy that we see her right now. Pretty cool. And it looks like she needs a little bit more time. All right. We will be there. We don't go anywhere. Frontier.
1000 VFR.
Frontier 321. Neo heading to Chicago O'Hare.
28 Bravo, Roger, staying clear to the northwest, ready to search Canadian squad, VFR, and appreciate you, yeah.
Yes, well, take care.
Back 135, stand back, contact, your approach 1257, just advise of your destination, please.
1257, 135 Tango Golf, thank you.
Jim, switch departure. Jim, 1003, yes, sir, contact your departure 1.
Come on, Frontier. Let's go. But the cloud of duty, circling around the sun. And there she comes, destination Dubai. In a few moments after this takeoff, we will capture the entire taxi of this absolute beauty of a 380. Absolute beauty of a 380. And there we say goodbye to Frontier and have a safe flight over to Chicago. And there she comes. Oh my God, it looks beautiful.
Frontier flight 1029, right 3 on left, there, takeoff. I'm sorry. JetBlue 1029, right 3 on left, there, takeoff.
Airport takeoff 31, last JetBlue 1029.
Frontier flight 1043, contact New York, departure, good day.
Looks like a moving candy store.
Runway 3 on left, JetBlue 323. JetBlue 426, 8 miles, final runway 31 right.
JetBlue 426, Canadian Tower, running 31 right, clear line.
Clear line, 31 right, JetBlue 426.
JetBlue 1029, contact New York, departure, good morning.
Airport departure, good day, JetBlue 1029.
JetBlue 323, running 31 left, clear to take.
Clear takeoff 31 left, JetBlue 323.
Emirates 5, Victor Super, Canadian Tower, running 31 left, on away. Emirates 5, Victor.
Hello, 5 Victor, still clearly.
Emirates 5, Victor Super, cancel instructions, hold short, advise when ready. 5 to Super, Canadian Tower, 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway 21 left, clear for takeoff. 5.
JFK 323, contact New York departure, guys.
JFK 323 over departure, take care.
Tower, Endeavour 5294, with you IMS 31 right.
Endeavour 5294, Canadian Tower 777, 6 miles ahead, course right, terminus make 31 right, settle in.
31 right, clear to land, Endeavour 5294.
Brickyard 4788, that's 3 right.
Brickyard 4788, Canadian Tower RJ traffic, 4 miles ahead, right, 31 right, settle in.
Land 3 right, 4788.
Car 99, plus Jeff last proceed on to runway 31 left, full line. Emirates 5 Victor Super, contact New York departure, good morning.
With departures, bye-bye, Mayday 5 Victor Super.
Brickyard 4338, Canadian Tower, caution right service last departure, Super 380. Traffic vehicle doing inspection, runway 31 left, line up away.
Morning, JetBlue 2223, 1 right.
JetBlue 426, turn left onto Alpha, monitor ground, good morning.
Alpha, monitor ground, JetBlue 426.
JetBlue 2220, Canadian Tower, Memorial 173 and a half miles ahead, right 31 right, settle in.
Clear left 3 right, JetBlue 2220.
Alrighty. When you ask yourself, Jens, why were you so quiet? I was recording this bloody thing. And if you are a member to the channel, you will enjoy the entire taxi lineup and takeoff footage tonight on the channel. Where? Only here at Planes and Friends, destination Dubai. Finally, I recorded the whole thing. Taxiing, lineup, takeoff, ATC. I will make it work to get ATC into the footage, and you can enjoy as a member tonight the entire thing of Destination Dubai without Emma Rose. There we go. She didn't even show up. I think she knew she messed up last time. I think she knew it. There we go. All right, that was absolutely perfect. Couldn't be any better.
Egypt Air 985 Heavy, Victor.
I think I have enough room to edit and stabilize the whole thing because of the wind. The wind gusts are absolutely extreme at the moment, so sorry for that. But I think we can make a fantastic video for tonight for the channel. When you are a member, then you can watch this whole thing in 4K, 60 frames per second on the channel.
We'll keep an eye on JetBlue 2220. Sorry about that, I cut you off.
And Julian, hello Julian.
I know, I captured 31 left, thank you.
Emma Rose currently
vehicles clear, 31 left.
dockside
Runway 31 5, clear for takeoff, Brickyard 4338.
Never 57T, Canarsie.
And not active.
8 mile final.
Near Jamaica Bay Wildlife. Okay, that's I think this is where she. I think that's where the harbor is, right? So keep fingers crossed. Okay, we have two white bodies getting ready.
We'll slow to final and clear to land through and left field 14.
We have two white bodies getting ready. One is Asiana 35900 heading back to Seoul, and the other one is Saudia 777-300. So they are coming up in a little bit. Saudia heading to Jeddah. Yesterday we had the Formula E livery from Saudia. That was a beauty too. And this little bird is going to Chicago O'Hare. It's here J900 Delta connection, flight 5017. And Elvin sends greetings from Bochum. 4630. 4630 Bochum. And I heard Connie. And when Jens hears Connie, there is Connie coming in on a 777. There we go. Hopefully, keep fingers crossed for an amazing, amazing freighter day. I think yesterday a few freighters simply canceled their flight plan or didn't even hand in a flight plan based on what I saw on the arrival and departure board. But I think it could turn out good today. I just hope that the wind is going to get less because it's really, really tough.
Emirates 17, contact New York Park today. Emirates 294, Whiskey House, I'm on the ground today. Flight 1512, Candy Tower, departures for the arrival, 831 left, middle land. Traffic go up your 11 o'clock, currently 3 miles, 3,000 feet, heavy 747, short direction, heavy 777, the parallel, just caution, 331 left. Middle left.
There we go. And we see in the background, we see both. We see Saudia and we see Asiana. And we're going to keep an eye on Khalida coming in on a 777 freighter from Anchorage. That's a 777 freighter, 4 years old. And we welcome Jackie. Jackie became a member of the SS MRO's Hazardous Class Club. Congratulations, Jackie. Thank you so much for your support. Much appreciated. I hope you enjoy this stormy live stream today from Kennedy Airport on this beautiful Sunday. And there is another DHL coming in, ABX Air. Let's see what ABX Air will do.
Frontier Flight 1512, there'll be 2 departures prior to arrival. American 3199, contact New York Park, good day.
Roger, good day.
Brickyard 4780, Whiskey to Bravo, monitor ground, good day.
Whiskey to Bravo, monitor ground, good day. Brickyard 4780.
Delta 491, Kennedy Tower, clear left on way traffic on a 6 mile final.
On up away, 315.
Frontier 1512, reach the final.
There's Saudia coming up, and Asiana is getting ready in a few moments as well.
ABX 305 heavy, ILS 31 right. What speed do you need?
ABX 305 heavy, Kennedy Tower, speed is your discretion, right 31 right, pedal line, you're flying a heavy 777, 7 miles out.
All right, 2 DHLs coming up, 2 of them. 1777, that's Kalida, and then ABX Air 767.
Get Alpha, monitor ground, good day.
Whiskey Alpha, good day, Delta 2220.
Delta 1480, exit Mike Charlie, and right Papa Bravo, monitor ground, good day.
Mike Charlie, Papa Bravo, over to ground, good day, Delta 1480.
And this 321 in Neo
Tower, helicopter 38 Bravo Lima with a request.
is heading to
Delta
Seattle.
491, right 31 left, clear for takeoff.
31 left, clear for takeoff, Delta 491.
Hey, Bravo, go ahead.
Yeah, we have a light going on. I would like to land at GAT.
Hey, Bravo, go right, proceed direct from, proceed direct the airport, Friday assistance.
Oh, we good. It's just a precautionary landing, but yeah, direct to the field, that's 3 Bravo Lima.
Half of our lovely viewers need to hit the red face. Lucy. Come on. All right, let's go over to Kalina, 777 freighter. There we go.
Delta 491, traffic helicopter, 2 o'clock, mile and a half low, no factor. You can contact New York Parks, good morning.
Delta 491, good day.
Hey, probably landing GCs, you're on risk, not visible tower, remain between the 31s at all times, wind 31022, gust 28.
Clear to land at GAT on risk, and we are landing assure, we're going to shut down. Thank you for your help. 3 Bravo Lima.
And next one is another DHL, that's a 767-300 from ABX Air. In just a few minutes. Then we have here a 321 Neo coming in from Frontier is coming in here. Oh wow, that's pretty rare. Frontier 321 here on 31 left. That is pretty cool.
Connie 255 heavy, exit Charlie 5 and taxi Charlie.
Turn 5, turn 5.
If you want to make the turn Victor, Victor's approved as well, but I know it might be a little too outside of a turn.
We'll take turn 5.
Thank you so much for 300 likes.
JetBlue 53,
This
Kennedy
is
Tower, 31 left.
hopefully
on
not being blown away here by the wind. It is extreme out here today. It doesn't look like in the picture, but I can tell you can see it by the water. When you have the white crowns visible on the waves, it is very, very uncomfortable out here. And ABX Air is coming up next. And the lineup is being filled up again. That's a good thing. Air India is coming over as well, 350-900. This buddy here, that's nice. Saudia is on the way. Asiana is on the way.
And taxi November, left out.
So get ready for some amazing departures.
Correct, sir, and as you exit, just monitor around. Good morning.
And let's go over to ABX 767. Good morning. Coming in from, I guess it's Cincinnati, Ohio.
JetBlue 53, and for left, there for takeoff.
Let's take off 31 left, JetBlue 53.
JetBlue 163, Kennedy Tower, and 31 left, on a flight. Eddie, 10 more.
There we go. Whew. I don't know how this one goes with the wind. There's a problem here. John, long time no see. Welcome back, John H. Alright, I need to check the weather forecast for the wind because this is a little bit crazy.
14-7K, turns for in left line, boy.
Turn left on, wait,
A little bit crazy.
It was 53, contact New York Park, good morning.
You parked there with 53, good day.
MX 30580,
You know what? Let's stay with Saudi at the moment. So the wind will peak at 1 o'clock. This is in 1.5 hours, and then the gusts are going down, but not the way we want them down. So from now, basically, until we have a hard stop, it's going to remain like that. So I need to see what we can do here. And now we have the cloud of duty covering the sun.
JetBlue 1457, race 31 left, there, takeoff.
Fair takeoff, 31 left, JetBlue 1457.
And that's Holger with the call out of Saudia. We also have Air India. Let me pan over to Air India. That's Air India coming over to us. 350-900. Have American Airlines with a 777-300 also flying to Miami. Oh wow, 777-300 coming over too, basically behind Saudia. That is interesting. So they just sent a 787-9 Dreamliner to Miami. That's pretty comfortable traveling at the moment. And now a 777-300 is coming up here as well, flying to Miami, Florida. Let me see. So Saudia goes first. So we go back to Saudia. Saudia is currently number 3 for takeoff. And now finally the sun is back.
Runway 31 left, Delta 970.
JetBlue 1457, contact New York Park today.
Some dappled delights, yes. Yeah, it is crazy out here. And Mr. Bear is saying, sending us greetings and saying hello from chilly UK. Yeah, it's that time of the year, right? It's that time of the year. And let me show you American Airlines. There's the 777-300 also heading to Miami, like the Dreamliner before. There we go.
Delta 917, right 31 left, there, takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 31 left, Delta 917.
See what we have on the approach.
023, I'm sorry, 02.
Cafe coming in. 777-300. And Saudia is lining up on 31 right. 31 left, sorry.
America A380, ILS 31 right.
Cathay, very heavy Canadian tower, 31 right, clear to line.
31 right, clear to
Looks
line.
like American pulls up in front of Air India, 350-900. Takeoff, turn, a light turn and burn.
American 9073 heavy, Canadian tower, 31 left, on right. 917, contact your departure today.
Departure today, Delta 917.
you're behind the heavy American, so continue Zulu.
India 102, apologies, sir. We'd like to port position for now. I'll call you back if you're ready.
India 102 Heavy, do you require any assistance?
Negative, sir.
Okay, just hold position, let me know when you're ready.
Welcome, India 102 Heavy.
And Delta 2323, you're behind the heavy American now, so make the turn Zulu.
All right, we go over to American 777. 777-300 for 777-300.
020 Heavy, contact New York departure, good day.
Yes, Marshal, good day, sir. Dia 020.
American 9783 Heavy, 1831 left.
To Miami. 777-300 to Miami.
American 97.
I love it.
Delta 2323, Kennedy Star, cautionary turns, 1831 left, final point.
31 left, final point.
Everett got 726 miles Delta.
Oh, Delta, right here, 5726.
American 9783 Heavy, contact New York departure, good day.
Roger, good morning. American 9783.
There goes American Airlines to Miami. All right, let's see what Air India is doing. Air India 350-900. Camera, come on, you can do it.
Delta 2323, 1831 left, there for takeoff.
31 left, let's take up Delta 2323.
And Rick got 5726, Kennedy Tower, 31 left, final point.
Looks like they're still, I don't know, they have moved up a little bit, but let's see, they might need some extra time. Let me have a look on what we have on arrival. Cafe on arrival, 3-1 right. Let's go over real quick and cover that bad boy coming in from Hong Kong. 777-300.
Tower India 102.
Yes, sir.
Is there anybody behind?
Negative, sir.
Right, we're going to be holding here for about 10 minutes. Call you later.
Okay, that's fine, sir.
Thank you.
Delta 2323,
Alrighty,
contact New
that
York
was
departure, good
Cafe.
day.
2323 departure, Delta, yeah, the one.
Rick got 5726, 1831 left, there for takeoff.
One up there, take off, Rick.
Delta 305, Kennedy Tower, 31 left, final point.
I'm holding with one hand my stand for my pad, and with the other hand I'm operating the camera. Oh, good Lord, what a day! What a day! Delta 321 to Fort Lauderdale. 321. That's a CEO. Air India still trying to work things out. Last time this one happened, they went back to the gate and they had a problem with the air conditioning. And they let the people at the plane, and the people, the passengers, the Air India passengers, they started to complain on X for Twitter. So the airline, so Air India had to step in and put out a statement about that aircraft that's being held on the gate. I think for like 2 or for 3 hours, no food, no drinks, no nothing, just passengers started to put out posts on Twitter. Crazy.
Have a great one. Please, 26.
2503 on a 31 left, clear for takeoff.
31 left, clear for takeoff, Frontier Flight 2503.
Delta 1514, Canadian Carrier, 31 left, on its way.
31 left, line flight, Delta 1514.
Delta 305, contact New York departure today.
Park Delta 305.
Hello, 307 November Yankee with you, just about to establish 31 right, 16 miles.
Spirit 7 November Yankee Heavy, Canada regional jet, 1 o'clock, 5 miles, runway 31 right, clear to land.
Copy the jet, 31 right, clear to land, 207 November Yankee.
Endeavour 5052, Boeing 737 now, 9 o'clock, low is 2,300.
Sorry, I mean, I can barely operate the tripod, so I don't know.
1411 Canadian Tower, traffic off your
I don't know.
3,000 feet, RJ from parallel, that traffic has you in sight. 31 left, clear to land.
We got the traffic in sight, 31 left, clear to land, Delta 1411.
It's a 737-900 heading to Miami, and Air India is still sitting over there, and
Endeavour 52, yes, remain 31 right.
and
Delta 1514, way 31 left, clear for takeoff.
31 left, clear for takeoff, Delta 15.
Frontier Flight 2503, contact New York.
she's
departure.
late to the party. She is late to the party. There she goes. Blocking the view of maybe Air India. We don't know. We don't know. There she comes. She's late to the party. Alright, so I don't know what Air India is doing.
Alaska 208, Canadian, are you ready for departure?
We're ready for departure, Alaska 208.
208, Canadian, 31 left, on up way, traffic 6 miles, 1.
Alright, 31 left, line up way, Alaska 208.
Delta 1411 left, park safe.
Alright guys, I made a decision. It is too brutal here. I can barely operate the tripod. I am really so sorry, but it doesn't make sense. I wasn't expecting the wind to be that brutal. I have to end the show today. Was good to come out because of Destination Dubai, but I have to hold now with one hand my stand for my pad, with the other hand I have to operate the camera. It doesn't make sense. We have wind gusts, I would say about 35 miles per hour. That was in the forecast, but I know that it's here. It's at least by the water. It's over 35 miles per hour, and this is difficult for me to operate in that environment. I hope that tomorrow we will have a little bit of a better luck in terms of the wind. I know that the rain stopped us last week. Today the wind stops us, but nothing can stop your hosts. So what I'm gonna do is, when I'm home, I will edit the Destination Dubai A380, and I make it available for our members, and then I guess we have a little bit of an eye candy later on the channel. With MROs coming up here saying hello, I'm gonna end the stream, but I will be back tomorrow. Don't worry. It's just the day here. It's impossible to pull up a stream with these conditions here. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your support. A big thank you to my moderators in Germany who are doing a phenomenal job. They support us in a very, very special and phenomenal way. Thank you so much, Lutz, Holger, Lucy. Fantastic. Great to have you. And for all of you, then see you tomorrow.